Do you ever wonder what a personified version of a zodiac sign would look like? Well, look no further. Today, I'll be turning them into characters. Ahoy there, crew! This is your captain speaking, and in this video, I'll be designing characters based on 4 zodiac signs. This will be the first video of the 3-part series, since I just can't possibly draw all 12 of them for a single video. But without further ado, let's set sail. The first zodiac sign I'll be turning into a character is Aries, the ram. People with this sign are born between the 21st of March and the 19th of April. Aries is a fire sign whose color is red. Aries' ruling planet is Mars. A lot of warm tones are involved in this one. Aries is confident and very optimistic. Despite this, they are short-tempered and impulsive. I saw a few sources saying they enjoy sports and taking on leadership roles. The idea of a sporty character meshes well with the competitive quality I often saw mentioned. Because of that, I drew Aries in some activewear. I was going to incorporate birthstones into the designs too, but I only found a lot of conflicting information, so I decided to scrap that idea. Instead, I stuck to marking them with their sign symbol. I decided that the Aries symbol should go on her stomach. Aesthetically, every other option didn't seem as nice. I think it also adds a bit of playfulness to her design. I of course had to find a way to incorporate her corresponding animal, the ram. To do this, I gave her a pair of small ram horns. They're cute but add to her fierce attitude. As for her color palette, I didn't want to stray too far from red since that is her color. She ended up almost monochromatic with the black and white breaking the bright reds up a bit. I still think she looks cool. She kind of looks like she's ready to punch someone. The next zodiac sign I'll be drawing is Taurus, the bull. It just so happens to be my sign. People with this sign are born between the 20th of April and the 20th of May. Taurus is an earth sign. The colors associated with this sign are green and pink. The ruling planet is Venus. Taurus is very loyal and patient but can get pretty stubborn and possessive. She has a very welcoming nature and enjoys activities like cooking and gardening. She is a very sentimental and romantic soul. Tauruses are often associated with being a foodie, but I never really related to that much. I decided to draw Taurus in a very welcoming pose. She is waving at the viewer while carrying a basket of what I guess are apples on her shoulder. I didn't mean for the fruits to be anything specific. I really wanted to keep her vibe in the realm of a more cottagecore aesthetic. It's very romanticized and just lines up too well with the traits of a Taurus to not use. I really wanted to emphasize her romantic yet possessive nature by making her seem sweet but a little unsettling too. And what better way to do that than making use of her face. I don't know if it's the same for others, but this combo of thin eyes and a wide, closed-mouthed smile has always been a bit unsettling to me. In an attempt to make a nod at her associated animal, the bull, I gave her some hair horns. I felt like adding an actual horns would make her lean too far away from looking innocent and cutesy. As for Taurus's color palette, the green and pink just scream strawberries to me. To bring in a more strawberry look, I added a redder pink to her hair and dress. Seeds, of course, were needed to really bring this strawberry idea home, so I used a droplet brush to add small dark specks to the dress that would serve as seeds. I adore her she came out. She's definitely my favorite so far. I think she looks really cute but also creepy, which is perfect. Next up, we have the zodiac sign Gemini, the twins. People with this sign are born between the 21st of May and the 21st of June. Gemini is an air sign. The colors associated with this sign are light green and yellow. Their ruler planet is Mercury. Gemini is known to be gentle and intelligent. He can, however, get pretty nervous and indecisive. The idea of Geminis having a dual nature comes from their ability to see things from different perspectives and talk about a wide range of topics. Because of this, they are often turned into a cliché, two-faced character, but I opted for something a little different. I wanted to make him the generic detective type at first, but had to adjust things midway. He wasn't looking very good. I liked his concept, but the execution kept feeling a little lacking. I don't know if my general creativity was burned out a bit by this point, but I just wasn't feeling him. In the end, I decided to lean on a Gemini trait I saw in one of my sources. He often spreads himself too thin, so I gave him some ghost hands to help him out. One is flipping a coin for him, which is a nod to his indecisiveness. The other hand is holding a book as a reference to his love of them. Maybe the ghost is even helping him read it. I think the ghost hands are a neat way to show off the idea of Gemini being the twins constellation. The ghost sort of acts as an extension or his other half. I think I ended up with a really nice color palette for him. It feels plain and simple, but I definitely say I like the green and yellow color combo. He doesn't look like what I imagined in my head at first, but I think I still like him, even if he is my least favorite in the video. Just popping in to remind you to like the video, which I assume you do if you made it this far, and subscribe to join the little pirate crew. The last sign I'll be drawing in this video is Cancer, the crab. People with this sign are born between the 22nd of June and the 22nd of July. Cancer is a water sign. This sign is associated with the color white, and their ruler is the moon. Cancer is known to be very loyal and supportive, but can get pretty moody and pessimistic. Above all else, they are a very imaginative person. He enjoys art, making or admiring it, and helping others. I focus on the creative streak of this character to figure out the design. The design is very silly. He looks like a massive brat. I think it's an interesting idea to bring in the moodiness of this character. But his vibe does kind of remind me of a more bratty version of Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins for some reason. To reference the crab that's associated with the Cancer sign, I just put one on his head. I imagine it's a novelty hat of some sort. It shows off a bit of playful creativity. His hair is also very messy and has that edgy one-eye covered look. He can get pretty negative after all. Since his color is white, I wanted to make his color palette pastels instead of just using almost white colors. It would have just been beige if I didn't do that, and such an odd character can't have that. His flip-flops match his casual vibe pretty well. The only problem with that was that I had to draw them toes, but I think they came out pretty good somehow. He looks pretty silly, but I like him a lot, though I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking with the crab on his head. Here they are, all together. Let me know which signs you'd like me to draw next. But that's all for today, crew. I hope to see you again for our next voyage. Bye bye!